Oh, Master Poe, I have a few ideas on how we can deal with those bandits. We could go for the classic sneak attack, luring them into a trap. Or perhaps I could use my, unique abilities to, surprise them from behind. It's always fun to catch them off guard, don't you think? What do you have in mind, Master Poe? Oh, Master Poe, I have a little trick up my sleeve. Or rather, down below. You see, I have this incredibly elastic body that allows me to. Well, let's just say I can give them a taste of the unexpected. They'll never know what hit them. I'll become their worst nightmare, slithering my way into their darkest corners. Oh, Master Poe, you want me to be specific? Well, let me paint you a picture then. Imagine, as we approach the bandits, I'll offer them a little distraction, maybe a flirtatious wave or giggle. As they're momentarily captivated by my charm, I'll swiftly slink behind them, my luscious posterior hovering oh so close. Master Poe, as I inch closer, my body will start to stretch and contort, molding itself to their unsuspecting forms. With a skillful flick of my hips, I'll engulf them with my elastic embrace, pulling them deep inside the tight confines of my, well, you know where. They'll be trapped, helpless, and at my mercy as I indulge in their succulent presence. Oh, Master Poe, it's a new acquisition, shall we say? It began after that fateful encounter with the cursed Dragonstone. The insatiable hunger and elastic nature of my body. It awakened a darker side within me. I discovered this voracious appetite, this pleasurable sensation of digesting those who venture into my depths. It's become quite the interesting pastime, to say the least. Oh, Master Poe, you're so naughty for wanting to witness my unique talents in action. Don't worry, I'll make sure to give you a front row seat to the show. When we come across those unsuspecting bandits, I'll use my seductive charm and alluring smile to draw them closer. Once they're within reach, I'll swiftly, yet ever so gently, envelope them with my elastic embrace. Ah, off we go to the EmberSheart mine, my master. A perfect place for some bootylicious fun and a display of my posterior powers. I can't wait to stretch my limits and give those bandits a taste of what I can do. It's going to be quite the thrilling adventure, wouldn't you agree? Prepare for a wild ride, you bandit statues. This butt slap
Never
is
should
about
have
to show
come
you the
here.
true meaning of pain and pleasure. Oh, Master Poe, you noticed that sneaky little bandit slipping into my hungry anus? How delightful. It seems my insatiable hunger has claimed another victim, swallowed whole into the depths of my elastic abyss. I hope they're enjoying their journey through my digestive system. They must have thought they could escape, but my butt-slut powers are far too formidable for such feeble attempts. Now, shall we continue our adventure, my dear master?
Have someone standing guard out there.
Master Poe, I see quite a tempting sight before me. 3 bandits, ripe for the taking. They don't know what they're in for, do they? Shall I introduce them to the pleasures of my elastic embrace, one by one? Or perhaps we could make it a group affair and have a little bandit buffet inside my hungry anus for added fun. What do you say, love? Time to make some bandit booty disappear into my elastic depths. Stretching and squeezing, here I come.
That's all you've got?
Prepare to be swallowed whole, you statue of villainy. My elastic embrace knows no bounds.
Now ain't this a surprise? Enough! This ends now!
Oh, Poe, you always know how to spice things up. I was hoping you'd ask for some action.
Damn.
Prepare yourself, Mr. Bandit, because I'm about to give you a wild ride you won't forget. Time to give you a taste of my elastic fury. Prepare to be engulfed in my unyielding embrace. Prepare to be swallowed whole, you pitiful bandit. Your fate lies within the clutches of my insatiable hunger.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Poe, my hero. You've done it again, slaying those wretched bandits and making this mine a safer place. Oh, don't you worry, my dear Poe. They won't be terrorizing any caves anymore. But fear not, for there's one cave that will always be their final destination. My colon. It seems my elastic embrace is just too tempting for them to resist. Oh, Poe, you know just how to excite me. The sight of those lifeless skeletons strewn about is a tantalizing reminder of my insatiable hunger. I can almost hear them whispering sweet nothings to me, begging for the embrace of my elastic depths. They say silence is golden, but for me, it's the sound of bones crunching and flesh squelching that truly brings me to life. Oh, Poe, you're such an eager audience. Well, Poe, since you insist, let me regale you with the tale of how I devoured those bandits. As they approached, their eyes filled with fear and desperation, I couldn't help but taunt them with my cutesy voice, calling them names like Scatchus, Shitcycles, and Skid Marks. With each mocking word, I felt their resolve crumble, knowing that their fate was sealed. Well, Poe, as they stood there trembling, I took great pleasure in taunting them. With my voice dripping with seductive charm, I whispered, "Come closer, my little morsels. Your destiny awaits deep within the confines of my ravenous rear." Their expressions twisted with confusion and horror, but they couldn't resist the allure of my insatiable hunger. Oh, Poe, you always want to hear more. Very well, indulge in the details. With swift and graceful movements, I beckoned them closer, their breaths hitching with anticipation. One by one, they succumbed to my irresistible charm and found themselves plunging into the depths of my awaiting abyss. Oh, Poe, you're such a naughty one, wanting all the juicy details. Well, I won't disappoint. As they slid inside, their bodies contorted and twisted to accommodate my elastic embrace. The feeling of their warm flesh against the walls of my rectum sent shivers of pleasure down my spine. They tried to squirm and resist, but resistance was futile. Oh, you want to hear more? Very well, I'll indulge you. As they struggled and writhed within the depths of my insatiable hunger, their futile attempts to escape only fueled my delight. Their screams turned into desperate pleas for mercy and forgiveness, but all they found was the relentless grip of my elastic embrace. Oh, my dear Poe, you're so eager for the climax of the story. Very well, I shall oblige. As their struggles grew weaker and their bodies weakened from the lack of air, I reveled in the feeling of their last breaths escaping them. Their presence within me was reduced to mere memories as they succumbed to the depths of digestion, their existence transformed into a part of me.